Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Bitcoin can have a double pump and the whole market. Of course, we have this bearish scenario what we're having right now, but let's look at some positive news and talking about it, what happened back in 2013, and it might can happen now in 2021. The second thing I want to talk about is India, because India was one of the countries they want to ban Bitcoin, and now they're clarifying they're not banning Bitcoin, and situation try to settle. Can that happen in the future that they ban it? Yes, it can happen. I mean, they can try to do it at least. And the same goes to Nigeria. They also take a U-turn and they're saying they allow Bitcoin. So all this, guys, in today's video. And if you want to get the fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, the only thing you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I'm bringing you the freshest one every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, you stay up to date. And yes, the only thing you have to do, subscribe, bell button, all, that's it. And then you getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out. Check out the links under the video because you can save money with that. For instance, when you register to a cryptocurrency exchange, just like Binance, or there is a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, just some extra material to learn. And now let's move on to the market. We can see that Bitcoin is right now at $36,206 US, which is a tiny decrease in the last 24 hours. Ethereum, on the other hand, 2% up, $2,567 US. When we're looking at the gainers in the top 100, how did I do that? Yeah. Kusama going up 17%, Aave 17 up, Shiba, guys, seriously, 15% up. You know, what we have learned from this recent dump? Probably nothing, because, I mean, some of them, we shouldn't really invest in shitcoins. Yes, you can make some gains on them, but look what happened after that. So this is definitely not healthy in long term. Anyway, losers. Right now, we cannot talk about any losers really. Nexo 1% minus, and that was it at all. So basically, everything is going up today, which is great. By the way, let's quick look at this candlestick chart here. Bitcoin, we can see the symmetric triangle. We haven't broken out. We made a try here today, went up very, very nicely. And yes, now it was a bit rejected going down, but this day it hasn't finished really. So actually it can go still up, can down, but in a couple of days, maybe when weekend comes, we see a breakout, and it can be a bearish, it can be a bullish. We will see which way it is going. Okay, and now let's move on to the first news, which is all about that maybe we can have a double pump in the crypto market, just like back in 2013. Okay, if we go back to 2013, we can see that actually there was a double pump formed. When you check out, the Nubble chart here on Glassnode, you can see it that actually we went up here, then we went down, but this was a kind of fake bottom because then we continued. Here you can see the Bitcoin price. It went up, it all went down. All this Nubble chart showed that we going here now. Here's the peak. So this was the fake, put it this way, fake peak, because then the whole thing continued and we went actually higher, reached this kind of 1K level back then. And this was this kind of double thing. And here, and now let's move on to the article which is discussing it. In this year, the similar thing can happen. This is at least the bullish scenario. So Bitcoin accumulation uptrend can create a 2013 style Bitcoin price double pump. And the recent rundown in Bitcoin price from 65,000 to 30,000 did not force long-term holders into selling, Glassnode data shows. So when we're looking at all the long-term holders, they haven't sold their Bitcoin, the majority of them. The on-chain analysis platform revealed a spike in Bitcoin reserves held in wallets with lower unspent output, just as Bitcoin USD bits were crashing. And short-term Bitcoin holders, on the other hand, the entities that hold the flagship cryptocurrency for less than a week after accumulating it, were the biggest sellers during the Bitcoin USD rate decline. Glassnode data suggested that the newer market entrants panic sold Bitcoin during the May downturn, a month during which Bitcoin lost 38% from its all-time high price. Again, who sold Bitcoin? Who just entered into the market, FOMO'd in because, well, going up, I'm going to get rich. And then what happened? Of course, as Bitcoin market and the whole crypto market behaves, up and down, very volatile, much more volatile than stock market. So if you have some experience in stock market, this is great, but this is a different kind of game. Everything is just happening much faster and in bigger and with bigger moves. And here you can see the thing while I'm talking about this. Also here you can see Glassnode indicator. And, only in 2013 double pump scenario did this metric see a recovery. Should LTAs continue, so long-term holders, to see their paper gains fall, this too may create a new source of overhead supply. On the other hand, higher price and supply squeeze from buying the dip would begin to resemble the double pump scenario from 2013. So this can happen. And actually, let's talk about Bitcoin macroeconomically bullish fact that the only factor separates the current Bitcoin holding scenario from the previous ones is that the United States $1 trillion deficit. The world's largest economy has returned to its highest debt to GDP ratio since World War II. And on Friday, President Joe Biden announced another $6 trillion spending plan for 2022. So the money printing will continue, no question of that. In total, the plan would raise government spending to $8.2 trillion per year by 2031. It would mean annual fiscal deficit over $1.3 trillion and $1.8 trillion in 2022. That's scary numbers. One of the biggest fears in the market is the increased government spend would lead to a dramatic rise in inflation. Demand for Bitcoin has surged among institutional investors for its anti-inflation narrative. Supporters note that there can be only 21 million Bitcoin tokens in supply, making it an ideal store of value against inflation printable US dollar. So guys, yes, this might happen, this kind of double pump, because now we need Bitcoin more than ever. Now, actually, this whole inflation case, the way we're going, and look, with this announcement, another $6 trillion for next year, like stimulus, this just pushing towards this kind of inflation pump, basically, because if this is going to continue, the stored value, the value of fiat currency, of US dollar, will continuously decrease, just like it does since 1913, when the Fed was formed and founded. So this will definitely help, in my opinion, crypto Bitcoin, because this is very, very important. People looking for store of value against the US dollar, and cryptocurrency, precious metal, just like gold, silver, and all these things can be something like that. Not financial advice, but just think about it. So yes, we can have this bearish scenario that now things going down and, the bull market is over. And we can have the other version that maybe it was a fake one. This was a false stop. And then we might continue and similar thing happening, and the bear market is just coming after that. Okay, we will see, of course. Risk management, it's very, very important. You should keep both scenarios in front of you. And also here, on Twitter, Lark Davis is also saying that long-term Bitcoin holders control 69% of the supply and are almost all in profit and have been buying the dip. Short-term hodlers largely at the loss, with 26% of the supply being in the state of unrealized loss right now. So 26%, which means they have kept their Bitcoin, but they are in loss. And it's a big chunk, if you think about it, that it can happen that when the price drops further, there will be a point that's part of them will be scared and just selling. Because those who haven't sold, why sell now if you have kept it for so long and you are actually in profit? Those who the long-term holders. But now when we're talking about those who have bought recently and they have a loss, that's kind of shaky. So there's a danger that some part of them will say, okay, that's it. Okay, now I'm over. Now I'm selling it. So watch out for that. And now let's move on to the next news, which is all about India. Turns out they're not banning Bitcoin now. Okay, so country after country came out saying that the Bitcoin ban should happen in their country, and one of them was definitely India. And now, according to the news, RBI says banks cannot quote 2080 circular to restrict crypto transactions, which is important because back then they were saying that, and this thing went all around the country. But now they're saying they are not allowed to use it. This was a very also interesting interview. This guy was talking from Coin Index, who is the co-founder of it. It's a large cryptocurrency exchange in India. And now he's saying that, yes, it looks like things right now, at least, getting back to normal when it comes to crypto. And people in India are more confident now to use crypto. But we have these people in the government, they want to ban kind of crypto. So now this is a relief, but you have seen in India, it hasn't stopped. Maybe in the future, other things like this can come out. But this is right now a bullish news because this was in the air for a while. And now, again, a relief that, okay, at least the pressure is not on right now. We have had enough bad news, put it this way, recently. Therefore, it's very, very important to have some great news and celebrate it. And we can see actually that the market started to move up today. So because there are great news out, but please be careful, watch out, because the breakout, it's not confirmed. We still can go bearish. So things going sideways, and in the bear market going sideways and having this symmetric triangle, in many cases can move to the downside. So please, guys, watch out. But as I have mentioned just in the previous news, we can have a double pump. And in that case, things can settle sooner or later and go back into the bullish case. And another news about the country, which is saying, okay, I want to ban Bitcoin, but you know what? It is allowed. It's this time Nigeria. And yeah, let's talk about that as well. Okay, so India, tick, right now we're done. They don't want to ban Bitcoin, which is very important. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but right now. Another country, Nigeria, was the one which says, okay, we want to ban Bitcoin. And now Nigeria's central bank does a U-turn on Bitcoin ban, saying they now allow it. The governor of the Nigerian central bank changes his mind on restricting cryptocurrency trading. Some say he had a little choice but to allow it. According to the local news report, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Governor Godwin Emefiele says he will allow the trading of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which is very important in Nigeria. That Nigeria is basically the biggest economy in Africa, and Nigeria simply ignored the Bitcoin ban kind of thing. The use of Bitcoin just have increased. Nigeria reported the highest proportion of cryptocurrency use of any nation surveyed. 32% of the respondents saying they own or use cryptocurrency. For comparison, the US rank is 8th with 6%. So you can see a big number from the nation, at least according to the survey. 32% are either owning or using cryptocurrency. And basically the government just, couldn't do anything, even if they would be happy to, ban Bitcoin. But yes, it looks like it's the citizens of Nigeria, they just simply do not care. Here's another tweet that the peer-to-peer trading in Nigeria up 27% since central bank banned financial institutions from crypto 85 days ago. Which means great news for them. And, if you just think about, you cannot really ban Bitcoin. It's a decentralized digital currency. Therefore, what you can do in your country, you can make it very, very difficult to get cash in crypto and take out crypto in cash, in fiat, put it this way. So that's what they can make it very difficult. But they cannot really stop this peer-to-peer trading because there's no, middleman needed. It's between, you and me. So peer-to-peer, basically. And therefore, there is not a central place when they can, have a switch off button that what they can use and just switch off Bitcoin like this. It's a decentralized currency. It's all around the world. Yes, it is centralized partly in China when you be looking at the miners, but at the end of the day, it's still decentralized. So sooner or later, they just realize that, okay, again, we just cannot ban it. What we can do is regulations. And when you come up with fair regulations, people will pay tax, at least the majority of them, and then you can live together with cryptocurrency, fit it somehow in your financial system. This is what most countries do now. And these countries do try, but it looks like they are just simply not successful. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, smash the like button and also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to get this daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, because from Monday to Friday, every day, I'm bringing them for you. If you subscribe, click the bell button and all, and then you're getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out. Check out the links under this video. Check out the free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's free stuff, just like the daily videos, and you can just learn from it. It's very important material in it, in my opinion. And of course, tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. I wish you an amazing day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.